Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, I feel like there was an argument that may have ended badly. It was caused by the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords really is the root issue here. But once recognized, that is also your first step in healing. To turn it into the reverse, and both of these appear here. I mean, the Eight of Swords, I can't even count how many times. It's like everywhere. You know, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. And so, I feel like this is a decision about breaking the silence. Somebody has been very afraid and not talking. Something happened to this person that caused them to kind of get or become like blocked, to become very afraid, to become paralyzed. Yeah. This is about breaking the silence. Somebody, it's almost like it was the tipping point. It's what actually, somebody feels like they lost a lot, or are going to lose a lot. Yeah. And it's like it took that moment to wake them up, to make them take off that blindfold. And so looking back at a rather heartbreaking situation, in regret, this person is now, I feel, or will be, breaking the silence, or ready to. You see, the 7th chakra is in the reverse, so this is somebody who was not listening or using the intuition, or too afraid to trust it, really. So it's like going against, you know. Yeah, they lost or didn't have any faith in it. Currently, they are reassessing that situation. This is that 5 of Swords that occurred. They're looking at or they're facing a challenge, and the challenge for this person is to use that intuition. It is to speak a truth, because the 5th chakra is also in the reverse. So that indicates problems, speaking truths or speaking up, fear of confrontation. And typically It's caused by something in this person's past that caused them to shut down. But with these cards, excuse me, appearing, they're telling you that it is time to break that pattern, because from whatever happened, a pattern was created and has kept this person imprisoned. So see, look at that, 8 of Swords on the Justice card and this 4 of Wands. So it's because of the 8 of Swords, it's because this person was not speaking a truth that that it was causing troubles in this relationship. It is because of the 8 of Swords that they were unable to overcome their difficulties. It's why things were not working. It's because of the 8 of Swords that they were unwilling to compromise, unwilling to listen, because they strongly believed if they did this or did that, then maybe something bad would happen. Those 8 swords stirred up a lot of emotions, but all of those swords were deceiving this person into believing or seeing something that that wasn't there currently, but rather something that they carried within themselves. So it's like the 8 of Swords was causing a lot of chaos. But once they see that, and it takes this this loss or this argument, it's like it takes that. It's like it has to go to that extreme before this person will actually see it. Unfortunately. But fortunately, on the other hand, they do see it. They finally see it. This person has been very, very afraid and has been keeping silent. Very afraid to talk about something. So I feel that you will find out about something. If this is not you, then you will find out something that has happened to this person that they haven't told anybody, but has been affecting them for a long time. And it's like it changed the way they would think or see things. But what we see is that there's a recognition of this. You know, the 8 of Swords here is now in the upright. Not in the upright. Here in the reverse, but here in the upright, which means a completely different thing, so not to confuse you. It is in the upright. I mean in the reverse. And so this is this person's choice to finally escape from some self-limiting thoughts. It's like they are finally rescuing themselves and in effect rescuing the relationship. It's like once they fix the inside, the outside naturally just follows, you know. And you see here, this upright 8 of Swords, here, see, it's confusing, there's so many of them, but there it was in the reverse, and that's them actually seeing recognizing, and here we have them actually with this Eight of Swords coming to explain. To the other person who I feel never knew what was driving this person to react or act a certain way. I mean, with the moon there, they would have thought this to be very strange behavior. It's like when normally they're not like that, but then when a trigger would get hit, well, it's like they suddenly would change personalities almost and become very afraid. So the other person would have been puzzled by this person's behavior, quite frankly. But they're about to find out. And it just is going to explain everything. In the past, there was no follow-through. I feel like they were constantly like living in fear, backing out or backing down at the final hurdle even. There's a card of attachment here, so it's somebody who is stopped by these strong emotional attachments to old patterns, situations from the past. They need to end this attachment, and they will, because we see that there is recognition. Everything happens for a reason. This is something that took a turn for the worse, but with that Ten of Swords, it also speaks to the fact that yes, it looks bad, it did end badly, but there is still hope for a peaceful resolution here. But in order to have that, the person needs to look back to past errors, mistakes, which is in fact what they are doing. So we know that they do this. And so now it's like they this brings like huge change to this situation. It's like this person stepping out of the dark into the light, really. Facing one's fears. And these fears could have to do with loss, emotional loss. This person wants to get this relationship back on its feet. They want to get themselves back on their feet. They are willing to put the effort, wanting to put the effort. They recognize that change is needed. So this is like a complete change. They're practicing what they're going to say because they are longing to heal this relationship. They're longing to get it back on their feet, on its feet, and like I said, get themselves back on their feet, to heal this relationship, to restore it, to make, with temperance, this is about making all of the adjustments that are necessary to restore this relationship, to have this new beginning. Look at this, returning home. Look at that. returning home, a new beginning, and a decision for the future. Wow, what a way to end this reading. So, I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.